and welcome to episode 10 of Doran and Dean Talk. I'm Doran.
And I'm Dean.
And we've reached double figures. It's been, we can't believe it. It's episode 10.
Shot past.
Flown by.
Flown by.
Absolutely flown by. So if you've not joined us before, it's our weekly sort of rant at the world, I suppose. It's probably the best way to describe it.
It usually turns into that.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, and we go off on all sort of tangents and different avenues, don't we? Just dredging up some great stories from around the world, some news, some topical stuff, some silly stuff as well, and we dock our caps to some of our favourite things that have happened in years gone by, haven't we? So
we do. Yeah, and we've got some food and drink in there as well.
Yes, food and drink as well. Not forgetting the all important food and drink. So if you've not watched us before, welcome. This is our YouTube channel, Doran and Dean Talk. And as always, we've got all the social media platforms covered, including Twitter and Instagram. Yeah, which is Doran and Dean Talk, except for Facebook, which is
just Doran Dean Talk, no hands.
No hands, don't like hands on Facebook. So really excited about this week's show. It's a bit cold, isn't it?
It's a bit nippy, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, the studio's been the secret lair that we reside in has proved to be quite cold. So we've got a contingency plan, haven't we?
I've got my fleece on. I'm still freezing cold.
And I've got me woolly trolleys on, but it's still cold.
Rum will do. Rum will warm up.
Rum will warm up. Yeah, absolutely. So without further ado, I think we'll head headlong into this week's news. So here we go. Okay, so this takes us into this week's news. So as always, we've trawled the depths of the internet and beyond to dredge up some alternative news, I think, so which we always like to call it, just to keep things away from the
mainstream topics that everybody's sick to death of.
Yeah, we're all sick of it. Yeah, we're all sick of the old same old. So I think this week's no exception. We've pulled some right diamonds out of the rough to try and keep the watching. You lot watching a bit entertained, hopefully entertained anyway. Yeah,
I've got an image in my head now pulling on Diamond. He said pull Diamond.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh. I never liked Anne Diamond. No, maybe
a good snotty cow.
Yeah. Maybe a few. Yeah, I don't know. In fact, if the mood had grabbed me.
2.5 minutes in, we're off on one order.
Yeah, no, I haven't started yet. No, but no, I'm not a fan of Anne Diamond. Yeah, two goody two shoes.
Yeah,
two goody shoes. Goody shoes.
Goody two shoes.
Yeah. Adamant's on that. Goody Two Shoes. Adamant.
Is he?
Yeah. No, he's not. No, we had a song called Goody Two Shoes.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm not an Ant fan.
Yeah. So anyway, back to the news and everything else. This week we've picked out some interesting stuff. So the first one I've picked out, which stuck out for me, was Tom Delonge, which we all know from the old Blink-182.
Sounds a bit porn starring to me.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? Yeah, it would be a good name. If you were making up a porn name, it'd probably
Tom Delonge. Yeah,
you go a long way to you know when you do that funny game where you make up your porn name. You know what mine is?
Go on.
Snap Whiteley.
What is it? What is it?
Your first pet's name and your mother's maiden name.
Bonnie Hardman.
So you've heard it here first. In fact, we might even do next week's episode as our porn star aliases, so it'll be coming from Snap Whiteley and Bonnie Hardman. Yeah, on a couch. Yeah, anything could happen with a camera. Yeah, who knows? Anything could happen. Anyway, I digress. So so going back to with Tom Delonge, he sort of had a bit of a let's just say career change. He went from obviously one of the most successful bands in the US in certainly the 90s and the noughties, Blink-182, and he's always held a very big passion for the sort of mysteries of UFOs and aliens. So he set up a group, invested a lot of money, left the music industry completely, dropped it all that the world tours, and no doubt shitloads of money as well. But he's minted anyway, isn't he? Yeah. Absolutely minted. And he set up this organisation, which basically comprised of UFO experts, ex-military intelligence, ex-CIA, ex-NSA, all those guys that are a bit yeah, and sort of dark, what do you call it, black ops and all that stuff. Yeah, so just to try and find out what the hell was going on. And anyway, he's been rather successful in his endeavours, and they've come up with some really interesting stuff. A lot of big sort of ex-military and intelligence officials have gone on record, like saying about UFOs and aliens and that this shit's really real. And this week, it's weird. This one, it really sort of spooked me a little bit. Was the fact that the U.S. military have actually contracted his group because they've been given or acquired, should I say, they've acquired some metal samples which allegedly are from a crashed alien spacecraft. Yeah, weird. And these samples, metallic samples with a very strange composition, very, very weird. And all the experts have said so far that they don't know what the hell it is. And what even adds even more credence to it is the US military intelligence community, or the military research laboratories, let's just call them that, have basically given them a contract to investigate what the hell these samples are, and they want to use them to apply to military know-how. Very strange.
There's always going to be military. First thing they think of.
Yeah. Oh yeah, everything's weaponised. Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's not, could we use this to,
No.
make airliners stronger, or instead of who can we kill with that?
Yeah, it is to be fair, and it's but yeah, it's really weird stuff, really interesting, and quite freaky to be honest with you. What's going on, and so watch this space. It could there's been a lot of talk recently about this sort of microbial life being found on Mars and this, that and the other, and and it makes you wonder whether they're just slowly softening us to the notion that they know more than we do. So
I read something, I can't remember where I read it now. It was sometime last weekend, which was a bit rough.
Yeah, if you don't know about last weekend, well, you should do, because you should have bloody watched last week's episode. But our drink of the week became
my nemesis,
an issue. Yeah, later on, after show shenanigans, resulting in, safe to say,
Jam shed wine and kicked several shades of shit out of me. I was in a rough state.
Yeah.
But I read somewhere somebody must have been smoking quite a large acreage of devil's cabbage.
Nice.
Because they said, what if, do you know they found water on Mars? What if we were from Mars?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We totally fucked it up like we're doing now.
Yeah.
They launched a probe to Earth to colonise it, and Adam and Eve were the first two.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they grew it from there.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, it's a great... I love that shit. I love stuff like that, and it makes so much sense, to be honest. It does, doesn't it? You think about it. And maybe Noah's Ark was the ark that came from another planet with all the animals on it, with samples of animals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Maybe Noah was just a custodian of bringing those animals to Earth. Weird.
Did I tell you about the fish?
What fish?
I've got so bladder, I don't know if I've told this one.
What fish?
Well, God says to Noah, he wants to build him a second ark.
Right.
He says, Noah, I want you to build a second ark. He said, what for? He said, just want you to build the second one. He said, right, okay. He said, but I want it bigger than the first one, and I want it on a load of levels instead of being one big ark. Right, okay, he said, do you want two of everything, like everything? And he said, no, just fill it with koi. He said, right, so you want loads of levels and you want to fill it with koi? He said, yeah. He said, why? He said, I just fancied a multi-storey car park. I'll get it in early this week. I'll get the shit joke in early.
I really like that. No, you ready here first?
I like my dad joke.
That was a very good joke. I love that. Yeah, love that. Yeah, but it's.
I love reading stuff like that. I'm weird.
Yeah.
I love reading stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you else. What else would be interesting to have a look is he said he's got Tom Delonge's got this group.
Yeah.
I would put a lot of money on Dan Aykroyd being on it.
Yeah. Yeah,
because he's super into it.
Yeah, he's great, isn't he? Yeah, really knows a lot of shit as well. A lot of famous cases on Joe Rogan recently.
Yeah,
and we both love Joe Rogan, and he's very knowledgeable about such stuff. And there's a lot of evidence now, and I think so slowly but surely we're going to get a bit.
To bottom.
Yeah, I think it's coming out as well. Funny enough, I just remembered then. I watched that. Did you watch that BBC War of the World? Did you watch it?
No, I want to watch that.
I watched the first episode last night.
I didn't know it was out, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I watched it let's just say I got an advanced screening of it. I'm conscious of on camera. Yeah.
You should be drinking that rum.
Yeah. Shivering me old timbers and all that. It was surprisingly brilliant. I wasn't expecting much. You know what BBC's like with certain stuff. I think, a load of CGI and a bit poor production. Actually, it was brilliant.
Oh, good.
Good job. Really, really good. So yeah, I recommend that. Get it watched. So Tom DeLonge, in a nutshell, has just changed careers and trying to prove that alien life exists, and the government are covering it up. And he seems to be making progress in that area. So watch this space, and we'll update you. Obviously, anything else that comes out. I know you'll switch to us first for the breaking news. Forget all the news networks, NBC, and all the other CNN. No, not Sky News.
This is Dora and Dean Talk.
Yeah.
We'll get James Earl Jones on the couch.
Yeah.
That'll be awesome.
Yeah, maybe one day when we're even more successful, we might get guests on. You never know. He's trying.
Stranger things have happened.
Stranger things have happened and will happen, no doubt. And this couch has seen so much already, even in the first 10 episodes. So long may it continue. But no, so interesting story. So yeah, watch this space.
Yeah.
Right.
The story I've going to head off with first of mine is you'd be forgiven to thinking that the picture we're going to show you shortly is an extraterrestrial. Because it looks a bit like something out of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy film.
I love that movie.
I do, yeah.
I enjoyed it. I think it got absolutely panned, that film.
Yeah.
Freeman, wasn't
Yeah.
it? I enjoyed it.
I did too.
Yeah. I love the original one, in the 80s one. The series, was it the series? It was a series, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I loved that. I found it really creepy, which made it good.
But the thing is, what's his name? Is it Sam Rockwell or Rothwell?
I don't know.
He's ace and everything.
He's one of them names I know, and I'll know his face.
He was in Green Mile. He was a psycho. That
Oh,
moon
yeah,
pie
I
in
do
his
like
mouth.
it. Yeah.
He was in that brilliant film Moon. That's a fantastic film, man.
No, not so
yeah,
bad.
really good film, that.
We'll get that
What was I doing?
Don't know.
Oh, right, yeah. She's not. This isn't an extraterrestrial.
Oh, yeah.
We'll show you in a minute. We like putting in our scientific studies, don't we?
Oh, we love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've just basically taking the piss out of people. Scientific survey. So a group of people sort of going, you know what, lads, we're getting 60 grand a year. We really should be doing something.
Yeah.
Let's research this.
And they get given loads of money, don't they? They get the government grants. Here's 500 grand to go and research. Well, I'm sure this is an example of that type of thing. So.
Now, I am mainly an office worker, and it does have an effect on your health because you don't move.
No.
It's a sedentary. Is it sedentary? You don't move.
Yeah, it always reminds me of the House of Parliament.
Oh yeah.
Where John Burko, the speaker,
yeah.
and he goes, "The right honourable gentleman hollering from a sedentary position." He always says that. He always says that. So it just reminded me. Sorry,
it's all right. Because if you work in an office all day, you know what it's like. You're mentally drained. You get home, you're knackered.
You are.
Yeah. But you've not moved all day and you're too tired to do exercise, so it does have an effect on your health.
Yeah.
Now, proper health and safety people should do a display screen thing, but apparently they've modelled this effigy, like a Madame Tussauds woman.
Oh yeah, like a waxwork.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
And they've named her Emma. And apparently this is what office workers are going to look like in the year 2040. That's pretty scary.
Oh my god, yeah, it's horrible. Yeah. Oh my god, it's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of the haunch position.
Yeah.
Looking at her, all her eyes are fucked up because you've been looking at the screen all day. To be honest with you though, man, I'm not buying that because...
No.
It's
extreme.
Yeah, it's extreme.
I think probably it's designed like all of these things just a bit of a scare tactic in it, just to sort of say, especially with the neck, it's just, I'm sorry, I sit on this couch and really I should, I mean if we all sat in a proper position, it'd look really weird, like if I sat like this speaking to you guys all the time, it'd look really weird, it looks weird now. So yeah, it's hard to maintain a good posture and stuff like that, but I don't know though, she's, maybe the office party after when I was single, by the way.
Yeah. Get that in quick.
Yeah, quickly.
Well, I don't know, mate. That's scraping the bottom of the barrel, that.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. If you're sick on your shoes and stuff, and the office party, it would.
Yeah, she'll be getting booted out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit scary that. Yeah, very scary. But yeah, I think I said it's hard to highlight the sort of importance of looking after yourself, I suppose, even if you're not doing loads of exercise, because it is hard work. It is.
And if you don't know, if you work at a computer for most of the day, do you know your boss is supposed to pay for your eye tests?
Oh, I didn't know that.
There you go. So go and tell your bosses get your eye tests.
They would be expensive for my eye tests. And yeah, if I took my glasses off, I wouldn't even know if I was on camera.
Not bad. Not bad. Wear my glasses, I can't see a bloody thing.
Yeah, I'm alright actually. It's long-sighted, so I'm alright.
Oh, bother, I'm short.
Yeah. So I'm not very good from this sort of, but I'm alright from distance. So, but yeah, it's no. You do have to look after someone. You know, she's freaky. Yeah, she is freaky. But yeah, you'd if you were blind dating and that walked in, you'd be crawling out the bathroom window in the pub, wouldn't you?
I'll pretend I were blind.
Yeah. You'd rip your rose off that you had on your lapel, so she knew who you were, and you'd be throwing that as quickly as possible. Yeah, terrifying.
Right, so I'm going to go from one pig to another now.
Oh yeah.
Right, because I'm sorry. Do you know? Remember in episode 1 and 2 we said we're not going to mention the B word, and we've done it for about
episode 1 and 2. I can't remember that far.
I know,
it seems like ages away, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh god.
3 months ago.
It has gone fast.
Yeah,
hasn't
it's got shot past, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just goes to show how much fucking ranting we do.
Mm.
But yeah, I mean, you've only had 10 episodes of this. We've done this for the past 30 years. So think yourself lucky. You only get an hour. Well, originally designed to be an hour's worth, but
it's just double that.
Cranked up quite a lot the past few weeks. So yes.
I'm going to have to mention Brexit.
Yeah.
Because
it's important.
It is important, especially when they reckon that pigs in blankets are going to be scarce this Christmas.
Oh no!
Yeah, because apparently all the migrant workers are doing one because of uncertainty.
Oh, let them in.
So the 30% down.
Oh,
so
God.
through abattoir workers and
I'm not having it.
Pork farms and stuff. So yeah, apparently pigs in blankets, bacon and pork.
No, I'll have to cancel Christmas. If I don't get the pigs in blankets, that will be it. I'll seriously kick off.
Yeah.
They'll be rioting. Yeah, it doesn't mind about customs union and tariffs and the Irish backstop. It'll be all about the sausages wrapped in bacon.
Can't be Christmas dinner yet then.
No, I refuse. It can't be labelled. You're right. It can't be called that.
But I think, you know what? I'll believe it when I see it. But they just seem to pick everything once a week, don't they? You could be short on that. You could be short on that.
Yeah.
We might be short on that.
Yeah.
But it's all might be's, could be's, and possiblies.
Yeah. It depends on how we leave, doesn't it? Or if we don't at all. Which I'm seriously thinking we won't leave anyway. Which I'm not that bothered anyway. As long as I'm not really arsed. I'm really not. I have. I don't want to get onto it because it will develop into a. Yeah, it'll take up the rest of the episode. Yeah, so very rarely. You're probably sick of this already, but yeah, it's when you start talking about some of the things they've talked about in terms of shortages and stuff like that, and I suppose you'll know better than most in terms of logistically. You know, with the it doesn't take much, especially with what do they call it? The stuff that spoils quickly, like that comes in and has to be but it comes in refrigerated lorries and then has to be in store by a certain amount of time. And they're talking, you know, only small tweaks to the checks and the processing of goods coming in, and you're screwed.
It's we've got contingencies for it through logistics sector, but even best case scenario is like pre-approved holding areas and check areas. It is going to whichever way you look at it, it's going to slow it down. It is going to slow it down, and they've still got that what they call it Operation Stack. That's still going.
Shit, that's been going for years, hasn't it?
Yeah. So imagine that plus the extra checks.
Yeah, with all the Yellowhammer shit that they're on about. Operation Yellowhammer, which is your worst case scenario plans and stuff like that. But no, they can't fuck with me. The blankets and sausages. I'll go to Brussels myself. We'll both go. We'll do an episode. We'll do a live broadcast from Brussels.
Keep your sprouts. Give us the pigs and blankets.
That's the trade-off.
To be fair though, I do like a Brussels.
No, I do as well. Fucking hell, I do like
bit of butter and a bit of bacon.
Bacon lardons.
Yeah.
Fried sprouts. Oh my god. I No. Well, we can nick them while we're there. We can commandeer that. We can maybe trade that off. We'll give up Northern Ireland. We'll not give up Wales. Tell you what. Yeah, we'll break up the Union, give them Wales, and then as long as we can have our pigs and blankets and Brussels sprouts.
There was a story, conspiracy theory. As Dawn's mentioned, I work in logistics now. There is a story. Right? Do you know when they say EU's corrupt and that?
No.
Yeah.
Joking.
No.
I won't have it.
There is a rampant, somewhat highly believable rumour in our industry, right?
Yeah.
That when they have their meetings in Brussels, like the big ones that they have once a year, all the countries have got to take all the shit with them, like all the files and personnel and stuff like that. And they get allotted like an allowance for transport.
All right, yeah.
Can't remember which country it is. I can't remember, but it wasn't somewhere massive.
It was Wales.
It wasn't Wales, no. It was somewhere Liechtenstein.
All right.
So this member of European Parliament, he was going to Brussels, right? So they give him this allowance. And it was either his brother or his uncle's roommate's third removed cousin or something.
Yeah.
Owned a transport company.
Oh, surprise.
Yeah. So we got him to do his thing, and a reporter checked the back of the vehicles because he ran 4 40-foot Arctics and billed the EU something like 78,000 euros.
Yeah.
They opened the back doors and 4 filing cabinets.
I don't know what it was.
All the others were empty.
Fuck, Jesus.
It's just that all the time.
Yeah.
Backhanders all the time.
Yeah, he's all of that. No.
So I'm all for the open market.
Yeah, I am.
But
yeah, it's bent, isn't it?
The bent as fuck.
Yeah, it's
right,
bent. Yeah, no, I get that. It is bent. But like I said, is it the better end of the deal? The deal we've got is the better than the alternative, probably. In all honesty, but anyway, not gonna go into that. But I was all gonna care about my fucking sausages.
Get me sausages.
Yeah. In fact, we'll send a delegation over. We'll go over there. We'll film an episode, and we'll get Barnier and Juncker in the office in the negotiation room. We'll fucking sort them out. Boris, get your bastard withdrawal agreement over here. We'll take it there. We'll fucking sort it out. Half an hour, 2 of these, 6 packets of the Cabanos sausages we had the other week. Yeah. They'll crumble.
People's front of sausages.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I think we better get him a drink and calm him down a little bit.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Right.
I'm all for that.
So I think we're done with the news for this week.
Yeah.
And now we move on to our favourite segment.
Yes.
And now it is this.